Hey, what's up, vlog? We are in my bedroom. Hey. I'm just kidding. I don't know, I'm kind of in a funny mood these days. I guess I wanted to start this vlog a little differently than I usually do. I've been kind of feeling like this week, well, actually not just this week, I've been kind of feeling this way since the summer began. This whole kind of a pensive mood, I would say. Kind of in that zone where I'm like thinking where I am in my life, what am I doing? And I'm not gonna lie, sometimes it kind of makes me feel depressed. Like this whole filming thing, which I love doing. I love making these short films. I love, editing. I even love doing this. I even love vlogging. But I'm also, and I recognize it too, I'm also very inexperienced. And I'm trying to improve upon that. It's just that whole mood, that whole wondering, am I going to be good one day? Is what I'm doing now, is it worth it? That whole wondering, am I going to be one day successful with this, or am I just gonna be, again, like a couple of years from now, some chump that hasn't improved or advanced much with this whole filming thing? It's that wondering that makes me, a little scared, a little depressed, a little self-conscious, so to speak. I mean, also, like, I'm nearing the end of my 20s here, and it's like, I'm at that point where I feel like I should have figured stuff out by now. I should have figured my life out by now. I guess sorry, there's some dust flying around, it's kind of distracting me. I guess it's better late than never, but at the same time, I always wonder, would things be different now if I had realized and started this whole thing earlier? Would my life be any better or different? Is it going to be? Of which I don't know. And even when it comes to like making these shorts and such, I mean, to be very honest, I'm a bit limited in my resources, and that kind of makes things difficult to get these shorts and sketches going. I mean, I have a camera with only one lens and a few attachments. That was the best I could afford by myself. I have some decent editing software now. If I had all the money in the world, I would just invest in like more lenses, more lights, better audio equipment. Maybe invest in a crew. I would love to have like a team with me. I mean, because I'm basically doing this all on my own, and it gets hard. It really does. If I had the option, I would prefer to, and if I had enough funds coming in, I would prefer to work with like a team of my best friends. That would be like the dream. But for right now, it's just me, and like I said, it gets hard. Also, trying to make these shorts happen, it gets hard. I mean, there are so many stories that I would like to put on film. There are so many stories I would like to tell. But obviously I can't do that all by myself. It kind of requires other people to, most of the time other people to be actors in it, and sometimes help me out filming stuff and everything. And I'm really grateful to all my friends that have helped out thus far. But obviously, they have their own lives too, so I can't always intrude on that. They have to work their jobs. They have their own lives that they have to tend to, and I have to respect that. But that's also a reason why all shorts and sketches that involve other people that I make are few and far between, because we all have to tailor our schedules around each other's. And I know, obviously, making these shorts and such, they all take time. They all really do. Planning, actually filming them, and then editing them, and gathering the people. It all takes time. But I'm one of those that feels like, especially where I am right now, I feel like if I don't try to get it done soon, then it probably will never get done. I don't really know what I'm saying. I'm not trying to rush things, but at the same time, I like almost feel desperate to get these stories out. It's an odd feeling. Let me just point out, I love doing these vlogs. And it's a great, it keeps me entertained. It keeps me busy, vlogging and then editing the footage later. But at the same time, I don't want this channel to be solely just vlogs, which lately, this channel feels like it's becoming that. And that's partly because what I said earlier, because, actually finding the time and people to help film these shorts and these sketches, it all takes time. And when I first started this vlog, I mentioned that because there's such a time gap in between all those projects that I wanted to fill it up somehow, which is why I started this thing. I guess I'm afraid that somehow I settle into this zone that's what this channel will slowly become, and I don't want it to be. I want to make it a point that this channel will not just contain weekly vlogs, but also actual short films, sketches, a few music videos. And I strictly wanted to point that out. I'm trying not to sound like I'm complaining or whatnot, and I am very, very thankful to all my friends that have participated and have supported me as much as they have. It's at that point I want to make clear, and I'm not trying to complain about anything at all. I'm just since this is a vlog and I feel like I can be open to anyone that views this, any of the viewers, I just had this feeling that I kind of kept pent up for a while, and I just wanted some way to vent it all. I really just hope it doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. Actually, come to think of it, next weekend we may or may not get to film a new short. I do have a new short planned out and in mind. And two of my friends have agreed to be in it. We just gotta work out, our schedules again, working schedules and all that. And that's one I would like to get. I feel like for every couple comedic sketches and vlogs that I do, I want to get out a serious short out there. I don't know. It's just this need that I have. I want to get like one of those. At a really emotional, full of feeling type shorts every once in a while. Because, at least me personally, I need that every once in a while. I mean, it's good to laugh and such, but it's also an emotional thing, an emotional satisfaction that I want to try to fulfill by getting something a little more dramatic and serious out there. And that's why I want to really put this together, because it has been a while. The last one I did was with my friend Kushi, and that was the one called the short called Forward, and that was a couple months ago, like 4 or 5 months ago. And I feel like it's due time that I get another serious one out there, and that's why I want to do it. I found out about the whole YouTube thing and all these YouTubers like about 3-4 years ago. I saw like my first actual YouTube video by Natalie Tran, community channel, and from there it progressed to other people like Ryan Higa and Wong Fu Productions and Freddie Wong, Apprentice A, etc., etc. The list can go on. There are so many YouTubers that I watch, and there are so many others that I have yet to discover, I know. But it's kind of hard because, not everyone knows what YouTube is really about. Some people still think it's all about cat videos and little baby videos. And to be quite honest, obviously, before I found out about these YouTubers, that's what I thought it was too. I just happened upon the video by chance, and I'll never forget when I came upon these YouTubers. Because at that time I was going through like a pretty depressing time in my life. Let's just say that I was kind of in a very depressed state. And watching these YouTube videos, they always cheered me up. Whether it was a short film by, say, like Wong Fu Productions, or a sketch by Ryan Higa, or even a vlog by any of the many vloggers out there. All of it just put a smile to my face. You know, even for just a few minutes, forget about everything in life and enjoy this simple video. And that's why YouTube has really affected me, and why it reignited, I should say. Because I back in college I did this film thing, mostly just editing as a hobby with some friends. After watching all these YouTubers, it was like a wake-up call saying, you know, I really enjoyed that time. Why aren't I doing that now? If I enjoyed it so much, why don't I try to do it? Do something. But at the same time, you know, because not everyone is familiar with what YouTube really has to offer, is kind of makes me feel alone. Again, it's like that dream where I wish I had that team behind me, or with me, a team of like all my friends, and all of us are doing this together. That's like the dream. But obviously, as of right now, can't, because we don't have, I guess number one reason, we don't have the proper funding to do it at all. But yeah, that would be nice. And to not feel so alone doing this. Like I said, I've been in this pensive, weird mood lately. I just felt the need to rant about it. I don't know, I wanted this time to just be a little more open for once in these vlogs. I normally try to keep these vlogs, you know, very happy, very active, but every once in a while, you know, I'm human too. I have those kind of sad days. Again, I'm not trying to complain, and right now I'm just trying my hardest. I just wanted to, you know, get out my thoughts. Wow, this vlog almost became like some sort of therapeutic session. I actually do kind of feel a little better now, even though I'm just technically talking to a camera, but at the same time I'm talking to you guys, and it's like, it offered me a way to not keep things pent up. Thank you to listening to me ramble on. Hopefully the rest of this vlog is entertaining. Hey guys, it is a few days later actually, and I actually was on set today again for Job Hunters, an extra, but I'm doing a little better today, in case you're wondering. I don't really have much else going on, and this is actually where I'm going to end this vlog, because it's already long enough already, and you don't need to hear me ramble on and on. But I shall see you guys next week, and be sure to like and subscribe. Later. What did you just say? Say it again.
Say what?
You thought the herons?
I thought the herons
right
were real.
over there were real?
I thought they were real.
Did you just get here?
I'm not even drunk yet.